Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. Before we do get into it, yes, completely different setup. I may sound different. Um, the microphone quality is better, but the camera quality, as you can see, is even worse. So I am working on that because I'm doing it from my main PC. So that's to bear with me. But the content will still be the same. You'll still be getting the same structure of videos. You'll still be getting the same opinions, and only thing different you'll be getting is a match reaction compared to the past couple of weeks because obviously, we drew 2-2 at home to Bayern Munich in the Champions League quarter-final first leg. It's still all to play for in the second leg out in Munich, but that is going to be a tough task. And this is the usual video where I do my three things that we learned from Arsenal 2, Bayern Munich 2. Now, I think the first thing we need to get to is nothing to do with Arsenal. It's actually to do with Harry Kane and how good of a footballer he genuinely is. Now, I know that he used to be ex Tottenham. I didn't like him. The reason I never liked him because he was that good. And you saw yesterday how good of a footballer he is, how much of an intelligent footballer he is. The way he was dropping in deep, pinging passes, not just being a goal threat, but just his all-round game definitely shined last night. And he's going to be a massive problem going into the second leg at the alley. And so we need to be particularly careful of that. And not just him as well. Musiala, Coman, Nabry, Sane, Thomas Muller didn't play last night, but he's still a massive threat. He's still a amazing footballer. But it's just threats we need to make sure we nullify. And it was quite clear to see we didn't really do well with nullifying the threats last night. And the second thing I want to get to is the substitutions that Mikel Arteta made. Bringing on Zinchenko, I think wasn't the best move. You're trying to nullify that side, and then it ends up getting just opened up pretty much. Look, Zinchenko, he's a good footballer, technically, he's decent going forward. The problem with him, and the thing that's cost us last season, and if he ever starts another game, may cost us this season, is the fact that, you know, his defensive capability is crap, and that's something Arteta needs to look at going into the second leg. He may even start Zinchenko on Sunday against Aston Villa. We'll get into that in my match preview, but hopefully because he cannot start. Yeah, we need to win the game, but at the same time, we're playing away from home, and that guy cannot play away from home in a big game like this. The last thing I want to say, that I didn't really give him too much praise last night because I think some parts of his game weren't great. But the guy that tried to take the game by the scruff of the neck was Martin Odegaard, and I got to give my credits to him. I think if I was to do a player ratings, he would get the highest rating. People said Saka played well. I don't see how he got the game. He got the goal at the start, disappeared for most of the game, and then messed up that chance. And before people say it should have been a penalty, it was not a penalty. I don't know what people are on about. But Martin Odegaard, I don't rate this guy that much, really. I think in the big games he disappears usually, but credit to him, he actually tried to grab the game and make something happen. Which is, look, I'll criticize a footballer when he does crap, but I'll praise a footballer when he does. And I thought he was, although I think some of the passes he was making at times weren't getting pulled off. I think some of it was down to the players not making the proper runs, and some of them were just maybe trying to rush things a bit. But I do rate him in that he was actually trying to make things happen, and I think I probably was a bit harsh on the sort of instant reaction after the game because obviously it's in the heat of the moment. We just drawn 2-2 to a team, in my opinion, we should have beaten. Getting got some good players, but we should be doing a lot better than that. But look, it's all to play for in the second leg. Hopefully, we can turn it around. We've got Aston Villa at the weekend. Go back. No, I need to go back to our title. If I can get my words out, got to go back to our title race, and yeah, hopefully we can turn it around and get to a semi-final. In the other semi-final, I'm pissed off I missed that game, if I'm being honest. Man City 3, Real Madrid 3, or the other way around, sorry. But I watched the highlights and every goal was sick. I think two of Madrid's goals, the keeper and defence should have done a bit better. But that game, I'm well pissed that I missed that game. But look, it is what it is. Athletic and Dortmund play tonight, and PSG and Barca play tonight, so I'll be looking forward to those. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Put your comments in if you agree with what I say. If you don't agree with what I say, what someone done the other day, let me know. I'd love to hear it, and I'll see you lot in a bit.